So we can see that most of the heroes and larvae for the Zerg team, Team Neat, are at the top, and we can see from chat that they plan to they intend to push the top lane as opposed to another lane. Looking at items, we see that the Queen has purchased a Frenzy, which is a good item to get during this push since it's a passive aura item that benefits all these larvae and Zerglings. But we can see that the Archon is killing a lot of larvae and Zerglings just due to its immolation ability and its splash. So I'd really prefer to see maybe some micro by the Queen hero to help make those larvae survive a bit longer, because that was quite a larva. We see that the Zerg team has also purchased a Nidus Canal, so it will be very smart for them to plop down a Nidus Canal during their push. We can see that they have one at the top, but it appears that they're going to push the middle lane instead. And a lot depends on whether the Zerg team the Zerg quantity can hold this. And we just saw a Phoenix hero die unnecessarily to a Roach hero, and that's actually really unfortunate since the Phoenix hero does have did get a spell called Void Sphere, which could help immensely in holding off this push. The Archon hero is trapped, and the Queen hero might get away. It's being stunned by this Dark Archon hero, but I believe it gets away. The Archon hero dies, so things aren't going very well for Team Zero Quantity. We have a Dark Storm going down, making it much more difficult for Team Zero Quantity to defend this. The Dark Templar dies. The Dark Archon dies as well. So all the units for Team Zero Quantity have died. They're going to need to defend this push, or they will probably lose the game. We have some units respawning, like the Phoenix hero and the Dark Archon, but they're going to have to desperately try to prevent this. They don't have that many options right now, so we can see that we have the third tier of structure. The robotics facilities aren't even done yet, so this is actually an extremely early push. But if they can maybe survive till the robotics facilities, they might be able to hold this off, since they'll start getting some immortals spawned. We have the Zerg. We have Team Neat using lots of Nidus worms to go back to heal, so their heroes don't die, and they have a nice Nidus Canal which they can use to quickly reinforce by going through the Nidus network. So we have the Queen probably going to use this Nidus network, and yeah, the Queen comes out. We have Plague going off. Most of the cannons have disappeared, but fortunately for Team Neat, we have some immortals are spawning. So the main thing you need just to hold off this push is AoE, and I feel like I just feel like Team Neat just wasn't prepared for this, and if they had a bit more AoE, a bit more preparation, they could have easily held this off. But so Phoenix hero dies. We have more heroes going back for base for energy and or life. We can see the Nidus, the Defiler hero, also going back to regain some energy. But at this point, the defenses have been breached by Team Neat. We have some Dark Swarms where all the units are, so that's not good. A lot of the heroes on the team, on Zero Quantity's team, have died, so I think this push has been effective, and it's probably going to be GG really soon for Team Zero Quantity, which means that Team Neat will move on to the final matches for the final match for the August 2011 Hero Attack tournament. So we have one gateway going down, a second gateway going down really soon. We can see that the Nexus is firing. We see a lot of probes have been killed, which reduces the income of Team Zero Quantity. The robotics facilities are starting to take damage, and they might go down soon. So things are not looking good, and the game should end quite shortly. I can't see this. I can't see Zero Quantity holding off. So the 2 robotics facilities have died. 4 production facilities have died, which means that the Nexus is now vulnerable. So we can see that now the Cybernetics cores are gonna die. We see that everyone on Team Zero Quantity is GGing. we have some nice manners by Overlasher telling them to have good luck in the finals. So we have the other team leaving the game. So it looks like Team Neat moves on to the final matches. So GG.